What's your advice to businesses that maybe are just trying to get started out or just in general under the Biden administration, with the record high inflation, everything that's going on right now? What's your advice to somebody who's trying to run a business in all of this?
Yeah, well, you have to adapt or die, right? And so you have to adapt. So with $15 an hour minimum wage and $52,000 minimum base salary for anybody, and with guaranteed insurance and all the costs of doing business, you have to like our business, everything was made by hand. Everything was hand sliced fresh by hand. So it was super labor intensive. Right now, today, that's going to be a little tougher. So I know that the new owners of Jimmy John's are having to automate and do things automated that were done by hand before. So you just have to take into account the current environment, and there are people that are going to succeed because it's America. But with the government, like I said in my speech today, there's 14 states that are giving out between $80,000 and $100,000 a year in welfare for a family of four. Well, that's just not sustainable, and nor is it good for the recipients of the welfare. It may be for a short time, but if they're capable, you destroy a man's soul. You destroy a family, but you don't want to give them a fish. You want to teach them to fish. So when the government is your biggest competitor, it makes it really, really hard to start a small business when there's 5 or 6 million people that are unemployed, that are totally capable, that are earning this free money from the government. So I get excited about it because, gosh darn it, the government works for us and they serve us. We don't serve them, and they're using this money as bribe money to have people vote for them and keep them at home. So it's completely mixed up right now. It's a tough time. We have businesses right now that are very successful, but prices are going up, things are getting more expensive, and it's getting much harder. So it's adapt or die. It's the same. It's adapt or die. And, that's really the deal, right? I mean, you can eat the chicken eggs, not the chicken legs. Don't kill the chicken, right? The chicken lays 2 eggs and the government gets one and we get one. Don't be suffocating the chicken, And in my speech today, I talked about, we don't have days in America where we celebrate the producers and celebrate those people that produce the tax base for those in America that are not paying into the tax base, right? But Hollywood has a party for itself every week with tuxedos and red carpet and limousines and excess, right? I mean, it's, we really need to, we're getting to a point now where there just isn't a lot of wiggle room anymore. The debt's pretty high, and it's getting pretty scary, so something's got to give.